Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here. This is my post-game video for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers traveled to the Minnesota Vikings, and this was last Thursday night. And yeah, I said that's what I said, guys. Last Thursday night. This video is a bit late. Right now, it's a Sunday night. Right now in New York. I just want to apologize for the late video. I had some errands to run in Boston, but I am back, and the Wi-Fi down there is pretty shitty, so but I wasn't able to do a video when I was down in Boston. But anyways, the Pittsburgh Steelers go into Minnesota to face the Vikings, and we end up losing 36-28. Man, what a horrible game. The score tells otherwise. Oh, well, it was 28 points. Like, we were horrible. This Steelers team was horrible. And I don't know. I was kind of expecting this. Like, it's the same old Steeler defense. It's the same old rush defense that we've been seeing. Absolute horrible. Like, this rush defense got killed. The thing is, like, the thing about this game was their running back, the Minnesota Vikings running back, killed this rush defense. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook was injured going into this game. Like, it was a shoulder injury or something, and he was in game decision, and he decided to play, and he just totally demolished this rush defense. 27 carries, over 205 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. This guy killed the Steelers rush defense. It was so bad, okay? It was so bad. This guy had over 117 yards of rushing, and it wasn't even halftime. That's how bad the Steelers rush defense is right now. Like, oh my god. Like, everyone on this team is a fucking bum. Don't get me started with Chase Claypool. Like, Chase Claypool, I don't even want to start with him. That guy was a bum. This guy just become a complete dumbass, a complete bum. And I want to do a video on Chase Claypool, but man, this guy was just horrible. Like, this guy was just. I'll talk about him later in the video, but I want to do a separate video about Chase Claypool. What I want to say about Chase Claypool. Ben Roethlisberger, 28 and 40, 308 yards. He threw his dumbass interception, 3 touchdowns. I mean, this has had to be the worst first half I have ever seen the Steelers play. It's just awful. And look, the first half we didn't score a single point. Like I said, the Vikings were all over us. The Steelers had no answer. This rush defense had no answer. The defense is just out there with their heads cut off. Don't know what the fuck they're doing. Missing tackles. Um, it's just so bad, man. It really is. It's I don't know what to say anymore. Have did we not sack? I'm looking at these stats right now. Have we not sacked Kirk Cousins once? It looks like we did not sack him once at all. Like, it's just so pathetic. So the first half, oh my god, the first half was just absolute horrible. Najee Harris, man, Najee Harris, it was horrible all over the place. The offensive line can't protect Ben. Ben Roethlisberger, I think he was sacked 5 to 7 times that night. Ben was sacked like 5 times or more. I don't remember, but it was pretty bad. The O-line couldn't protect Ben. Najee Harris couldn't find any running room. He had 20 carries on the ground for 94 yards. He had 1 touchdown. He had another touchdown, actually, a touchdown pass. But it's just this team, man. It's just so sad. Look, Deontay Johnson, 1 carry, 7 yards. Ben Roethlisberger, he rushed for 5 yards. That was like towards the beginning of the game. Chase Claypool, man, 1 carry, 2 yards. It's just horrible. The rushing. This is the rushing stats. And Chase Claypool, I mean, he did decent. 8 receptions, 93 yards. Deontay Johnson, 5 receptions at 76. James Washington had some catches today. Not today. Wow. I keep thinking the game was today. Sorry. But James Washington had a catch Thursday night. It's just I don't know what to say, man. It's just horrible, man. It's Ben Roethlisberger has announced that it's his last season, and it's just horrible. You're down 20. Kirk Cousins. Look at the stats of the Vikings: 27 carries, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook just absolute rushed through this rush defense. It was just that bad. Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne just killed us. Like each of them had a touchdown. It's man, but it's just so sad. It's pathetic. It's dumpster fire. I don't know what you call it. It's like a performance like this doesn't. Any team with this performance doesn't deserve a playoff berth or anything like that. It's just. And then by the way, this man right here, DJ Watt, gets injured with a groin. And it was a groin injury. I don't remember what it was, but it was bad. But man, the first half was. This has got to be. I don't know. I don't know what words I can describe what I witnessed. The first half was pretty bad. One of the worst first half I've ever seen, and we were down. We were down 23. We were down 23 nothing at halftime. This Vikings team. This is a Vikings team that lost to Detroit. That's how sad it is, and it really is. And people are saying that how the hell did you beat the Ravens and lose to this Minnesota Vikings? I don't know. Like that was goddamn luck. This Steelers team doesn't deserve the playoffs. It is what it is. Steelers played the worst first half. You're down 23 nothing. You come back in the third quarter and you struggle more. You give up 2 field goals. 2 field goals. So what is it like 29? Yeah, you're down 29 nothing. And I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna get shut out. But shit goes on. Mid third period, Najee Harris had a touchdown, 29-7, and we'll be like, whoopee, we got 2 interceptions. Man, does it really matter at this point? So we get 2 interceptions, leading 2 gifted interception that you definitely needed to get 2 touchdowns of it. You definitely had to capitalize it. And that's what they did. The Steelers get 2 interceptions, and both of them were intercepted by. Kirk Cousins was intercepted by Akello Witherspoon. He had 2 interceptions, which led to touchdowns. We had one successful 2-point conversion with Pat Fireman. And I'm thinking to myself, we actually got this game. We actually had a chance to come back. I mean, it was 29 nothing at one point, and then out of nowhere, it's 21-29. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are we actually going to come back? We actually have it's simply like not even close, man. And then the defense, man. The defense just gave up the really next play, a 62-yard touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins. It's this team, man. It's just every time the offense gets going, the defense plays horrible. You just give up a 62-yard touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins, and then what do you know? You're down 36-21, is it? Or no, you're down 36-20 because we actually went for two. But we didn't get it. So it was basically 29. It was basically 29-20. And then the Vikings scored that 62-yard touchdown, 36-20. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then we got another touchdown. This time it was, I believe it was James Washington. James Washington had a touchdown. Yeah, James Washington had a touchdown, and we had the 2-point conversion with Pat Fireman. The 28-36 game. I'm like, oh my god, we're right back in this. We just need one more play, a good stop. It's just the Steelers basically just woke up in the second half, late in the third quarter. This team played, and respect. Like people might be expecting me to come on here and bash Ben because Ben sucks, but I love the fact that Ben Roethlisberger tried to put this team on his back and try to get a comeback, but it's just this team just doesn't understand that they need to play four quarters of football. It's just really sad, and and then Chase Claypool, man, oh my god. Don't get me started with this dude. What? All I can say is to Chase Claypool is like, what the fuck are you doing, my man? Chase Claypool reminds me of Antonio Brown. Remember that brat, Steeler fans? Antonio Brown with all the fucking drama and shit like that. Look, first this dude asked to play music. Like this dude wanted to play music during practice, and then Ryan Clark, a lot of Steeler legends called him out saying that it was childish, it was unprofessional, and this guy, I don't know, I think it was at the first. I think it was like in the first quarter. This guy had like a not roughing the passer. I think it was personal foul call, and then Mike Tomlin wasn't happy. And then towards the end of the game, we're trying to win the fucking game. You get the first down, my man, and then you fucking taunt for 10 seconds. What is wrong with you? We're trying to win this ball game, Chase Claypool, and then you waste 10 seconds by celebrating. And same with the defense. Oh, you get an interception. You're down 22 points and you celebrate like it's the Super Bowl win or something. Chase Claypool is a fucking bum, man. He really is. And, this dude just like, oh, well, first down, 10 seconds. I got the first down, guys. I'm going to taunt you guys for 10 seconds. That's basically what Chase Claypool did at the end of the game. And I think the first quarter, he had two penalties in a row. One was like unsportsmanlike conduct, and then the other one was like personal foul. I don't know. Chase Claypool is a fucking bum. And, we tried to spike the ball a couple times. We had some timeouts. And it wasn't enough. We had 3 seconds left on the clock, and last play of the game, Ben Roethlisberger tries to sneak it in with Pat Fryerman, but Pat Fryerman drops the ball and we lose. This fucking Pittsburgh Steelers team needs to learn how to play 4 quarters of football. Dude, if you start playing like late in the third quarter and you're down 22 points, it's just too late. I don't know, man. This team just ruins me. They really do. And it's Ben Roethlisberger's last season, and this is just a pathetic performance. Benny Snell had -2 yards. That guy is. I don't even know why we still have Benny Snell on this team. Like honestly, this guy is straight up garbage. To be honest with you, it's straight up garbage. I don't know what else to say. With this loss, we dropped down to 6-1, and we have 4 more games left. I believe we have the Titans. Look. I have to say this, Steeler fans, and I can speak for every single Steeler fan out there. When the Steelers play like this, with the rush defense like this, a horrible rush defense, you're not winning the Super Bowl. You're not making the playoffs. You're not winning shit. You're not winning the AFC North. With a defense like this, might as well just miss the playoffs. That's what the Steelers are. Ben Roethlisberger can say goodbye to another Super Bowl because he ain't winning no one with us again. This rush defense was absolute atrocious. It doesn't get any better each week. The Titans, imagine Derrick Henry, what he's gonna do to us next week. My God. Derrick Henry, well, I saw news that he was injured, but my God, imagine what Derrick Henry can do to this rush defense. Like, we got the Titans next week, and then you go to Kansas City, who's probably going to destroy us, and then you play the Browns, and then you finish the season with the Baltimore Ravens. I see us losing 3 of those games. We're not going to make the playoffs. And we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. If we do make the playoffs for some magical reason, we're going to lose in the first round. Not with a rush defense like this. Not with a offensive coordinator in Matt Canada. The offensive play calling is just like a mess right now. It really is. And I don't know what... I don't know what to say. Like this is just absolute horrible. And like this rush defense, like what is going on through the mind of Keith Butler? Keith Butler needs to make arrangements. Like this guy he's been defensive coordinator for us for a while, right? He needs to make changes. This rush defense is just I don't know, man, but there's a saying, guy. There's a saying. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championships. Defense wins Super Bowls. With a defense like this, the Steelers aren't. Look, I gotta tell you guys, I was actually watching. I was watching the 2005, I think it was 2005 and 2008 Steelers Super Bowl DVD. It shows um, people interviewing the Steelers and their path to Super Bowl. And I saw, what's his name? Willie Parker. I saw their entire team, Hines Ward, Troy Polamalu, the amazing team right there. The 2005 team is better than this. The 2008 team was better than this. This is just Ben Roethlisberger is out of his prime right now. That's the issue right now, and I don't know who. Like people are talking about drafting a quarterback, and that's what we need to do. I don't see Mason Rudolph starting for us. Mason Rudolph is garbage. I don't know about Dwayne Hawkins. I've only seen him play in a preseason, but like Mike Tomlin needs to give Dwayne Hawkins some touches. Um, um, give me a second. What's this kid's name? There were rumors saying that we might get a chance to. There's Steelers fans wanting to trade Kenny Pickle, or whatever his name is. I don't know, but like we need to find a young quarterback that's suitable for us. And look, Ben Roethlisberger's last season, I highly doubt he's going to go to a different team. He's probably going to retire, and he needs to retire. He's out of his league 18 seasons, the longest. Dude, this guy can't run. He just got sacked multiple times, and he could have got a career-ending injury or something. I don't know. And it just Ben's out of this league right now. He needs to retire, and that's a good decision by him. And we need to rebuild, find a new quarterback, make changes to this defense. This rush defense is just horrible right now. This team ain't making the playoff with a defense like this. And this game, man, it's just Kirk Cousins for 2 interceptions, basically gifted interceptions. He's 216 yards. The Kirk Cousins, man, it just. But anyways, that's my post-game video. I hope you guys enjoy. Give a shout out to all you Viking fans out there on the great game. I know it's late. And a shout out to Steeler Nation. And I am Bruin Steel, and I am out.